road to the gold, it's a whole adventure. The sins of the Father brings the heat of the Son. King of Jack, Babylon brain stuck on the track, right on the course, revealing all that you lack. Here's a fact, rip through the illusion, you might find that clue inside confusion when you look at your life. Right, you ain't me down, my flight's overdue, and I'm so over you. The holy truth is I'm the one who needs to choose which path I go, which life I make. If you wanna play the game with me, then make no mistake, boy. And I don't play nice. Yeah. Ain't no second life. Leave you blinded by the light of the sight. Yeah, come on, Reaper of the arcade paradise. And I don't play nice. Yeah. Ain't no second life. Leave you blinded by the light of the sight. Yeah, come on, Reaper of the arcade paradise. Yeah, I ain't a slave to your ground. I ain't contained within lies. I'll find my way in due time. I won't quit. No matter how bad the ocean gets, I'll sink my ship before I waste my life in your brick. Yeah.
Hi guys. Hope my volume's okay. I'm just setting up for the event. Might be a little loud. Hopefully that's more comfortable. This is the pre-show right now. We're counting up for the main event. But I thought I could stream the pre-show because they're giving codes away on the screen. I was just sitting watching it. So I thought you guys could grab some codes. We're pretty excited for this event, to be honest. Oh, I didn't realize my Discord like sent a notification I went live. I forgot that I had that set up, but it's good to know it worked. I like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is the game I'm most excited for. Is Ori. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but I've been following it for like a year or two. However long it's been on the Steam store. I tried the demo on the Next Fest a few times. And it plays really smoothly, so I hope it still plays that well when it releases. And I think they're going to release the release date today. They're going to announce it. So that's exciting. It's basically like a cutesy, gory game where a cat skateboards. And the skateboarding, I thought would be kind of hokey. But when I played it, it plays really well. You get to splash things, like cute unicorns. It's going to be great. When it releases, I won't be streaming that game, to be honest. Ooh, I updated my computer over the weekend, which is why I'm even able to stream today, so I'm excited. So hopefully no hiccups and everything runs smoothly today. And if so, I'll be able to stream more. I wonder if I should be streaming from YouTube, because does YouTube have ads? It's a little behind, actually. I'll stick with the Twitch one. I wonder if it'd be better if I showed the chat. That might be interesting. Let me fix this. Oh, that's loud. Hopefully that didn't break any eardrums. Oh, chat's actually not showing on stream. That's interesting. The ad break? What do you mean ad break? Oh, I didn't know I had an ad break going. I was just sitting talking to myself. Now hold on. Ooh, I just remembered I have a new emote to add to chat. So let me go find that. That way everybody can dance in the chat. Oh, I need to tweet out over in live too. Let's see. I want to see if anybody finds this emote today when I add it. Not sure how quick these emotes will get added. We'll find out. I thought they would be automated. Oh, another code! Let's see if I can grab it. Hope I hope the Wired team doesn't mind if creators are trying to grab codes. I want some games. I tried getting the first one that showed on stream, and it was like, you already own this game. And I was like, dang. I probably could have got a game if it wasn't something I owned. But these people are fast trying to enter these codes. My hands are slow. It's weird trying to type one letter at a time. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ah, too slow. See, these people are fast. And I like they have trivia too, that's pretty cool. Which PlayStation platform released in 1996 has you plays the character? What? Dr. Neo Cortex. I actually don't know that one. I need to brush up on my gaming knowledge. Oh, sorry. Trying to upload a new mod. Let me go find my file. I'm not actually sure the file formatting is for this. Could use this. There we go. Oh, they're having all these sales too on their games. Dang, you know how cool it would be if Ori just like released today? They're like, oh yeah, it's out on Steam now, you can play it. I'd freaking love that. I think my computer's handling streaming pretty well right now because I actually have like Chrome open, and before when I had Chrome open, my stream would freeze up completely. So it's pretty crazy. Dang, these people are fast. I tried that code again. I can't help it. What game? hopefully this emote that I'm uploading looks good. Is it available? Let me go check on Twitch. Oh, I have like some Twitch add-ons. So I can never find the emote button anymore. Oh, I see the emote there. Oh no! I uploaded it wrong. Oh no. I need to go fix this. I didn't do an animated emote, so that's not gonna work. Okay, that's looking better. Why it wouldn't let me upload the animated ones, because I was trying to upload it in the wrong kind of emo slot. Make sure I credit my artist. Okay. Oh no, it's pending. I hope it gets approved fast. I was hoping the emote I just uploaded, we could use it for the music playing. Hopefully somebody's there to like approve it and we can start using it. Wonder if I've missed any game code since I've been trying to upload this. And now that I've actually done that, I need to tweet out that I'm live. Wonder if there's gonna be new sales. I see on Steam they already have some sales up for Wired. There's supposed to be. I saw on the Glory Steam page in the news section they were saying there's going to be a top secret project revealed. So I'm curious what that is. Should be revealed at the event. I wonder how long the event even is. The pre-show has been an hour so far. Well, not so far. It's gonna be an hour in total. If they're on time. These trivia questions. I don't know much about Zelda, but I want to play them all. Because my knowledge there is not great. I always try to start early when these events happen, and then I end up being like 2 minutes late for the actual show. But this time I got set up and everything seems to be running fine, which I'm happy about. Mostly it was just issues with my PC. I'm refreshing my email to see if my emote got approved yet. I want it. In 2015, the first 6 games were induced into the World Video Game Hall of Fame. Name one of these games. What? I don't know. I didn't even know there was a Video Game Hall of Fame. After the question, I want to look into it. Oh, I should have known these games. Of course. Tetris and... Whoa, that went fast. I didn't even get to finish.
Insert coins.
In the original 1980 edition of Pac-Man, the 4 ghosts were named Blinky, Inky, Pinky, and what C name that doesn't rhyme with the rest? These are interesting. Clyde? That's funny. Whoa.
Extra players.
Surprised how low my CPU usage is while streaming. That's crazy. That means I can add like a lot more of the YouTuber stuff. Might be able to turn on the throwing thing soon. My eye still like closes a little bit, but that's because I have glasses on. I need to put glasses on my model so people know I just wear glasses. You're here now? Hi Icarus. Wouldn't let you chat on your phone? Oh, I'm sorry. I've just been... Oh! They're trying to give away new game code. PC, I love you. LW82A A3 N H A. Too slow, dang it. I've been slow for all of these. But how are you, Icarus? Oh, I've got so many windows open. I can't believe how many windows open I can have open during streaming now. It's crazy. Hopefully I'm not too loud on your phone or anything. Enjoying your new RAM? It's insane! I have like so many Chrome windows open. Can you believe it? Chrome is so heavy. I have everything open. Hopefully nothing with audio. I don't want it to come through the stream. I don't think my model is stuttering as much either. So I might be able to add throwing things soon. Maybe after the event. I don't want you guys hitting me during the event. Ooh, I'm just thinking about all the games I would be able to play now. Because before I was trying to play games, I wasn't so heavy on my PC. But now I think Final Fantasy XIV is definitely doable. With how well everything's going so far. I have a ton of windows open, V2 Studios open, I have Steam open, like 15 Chrome tabs. OBS hasn't stuttered. Oh, I just headbutted my microphone. And oh, I could probably turn up some of my stats so everything runs even smoother. But my CPU usage is 4%, and before it was running at like 15 to higher or something. XIV streams when? Probably tonight. Why not? You said I had to do some on Reels tonight. Hopefully everything goes well. If that happens. And I don't get frustrated in the game. Ooh, the Jupiter drop scheme looks really fun. I want more like multiplayer twin stick shooter games. I don't think my emote will get approved during the stream. I should have thought about that last night, to be honest. I thought I got instant approvals though. Maybe animated emotes have to be approved still. But once it's approved, we're gonna have a wiggly emote. And then we can wiggle in chat. Should probably add it to Discord too, why not? But what did you think about the audio levels, Icarus? Does everything sound okay? I don't know if I'm quiet. I'm usually way too quiet. Probably should have had some caffeine before the stream. Then I would have been loud. I always forget how to upload emotes to Discord. Server settings? There we go. I have a wiggly. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. You factory reset your Steam Deck to try to get Final Fantasy to run on it, and now you don't know your Wi-Fi password? Aww. It sounds like the issues I would have. I actually did have these issues overnight. Like my internet was down all night. So I missed a meeting and everything. And then I woke up and it was still down. And my internet provider was like, there's no issues in your area, so I didn't know my password to log in on my phone to try resetting my service. And then I unplugged my modem and everything, and finally it started working. Thankfully it's working before the event today. I was so scared that it would still be down and I wouldn't be able to stream. So I wasn't able to tweet out that I was going to stream until I knew my internet was going to work. Whew. I just realized I was talking about a game earlier and I said the name of the song that's on the screen instead of the name of the game. I see now that they're listing the name of the music on the stream as well. My goal on stream says a sub goal, but I thought I had a follower goal, not a sub goal.
Who you trying to play with, fool? Don't you know I got the high score?
Keep going, keep playing.
Oh, it looks like I have both set.
Keep going, keep playing.
I would prefer a follower goal. I don't want a sub goal showing. Is that silly? I don't know how to prioritize one over the other. This game in VR looks so cool. So VR just came out recently. Wired announced. I always wanted to play the regular version, but I've never played VR. And playing arcade games like this in VR would be so fun. Is it multiplayer? I need to look this up. Actually, I already have the link up. Here's the Steam page for the sales they're gonna have. Then get up and brush my teeth after my cornflakes. I called to my home's place, already had place, play game with the Street Fighter. Wait, that's not the VR version. Is it? The high score edition? It looks like it just has DLC. Well, this game is 50% off right now. Maybe the VR version isn't on sale. I think I'm just missing where it's listed. There's another Wired P game I want to play. I played 10 Hearts and I really liked that around Christmas time. But there's this spooky game I saw that I want to play. Here it is. It's called Martha is Dead. A dark first-person psychological thriller set in 1944 Italy that blurs the lines between reality, superstition, and the tragedy of war. It sounds so good! It's rated pretty well, too. In reviews. I think that would be really cool to stream. I have so many games I want to stream though. And now I feel like I can stream all of them. See, it says Arcade Paradise VR. So here's the Wired Peak website page. Where to buy? Oh, it looks like it's just on MetaQuest right now. Okay, that explains why I couldn't find it on the Steam store. But if anybody else is curious, here's the link. So, this bot keeps saying there's an ad break, and I'm curious, is this actually an ad break? Because I'm not triggering ads. It says it's 90 seconds. Okay. It's getting closer to the stream, so I'm gonna post that I'm live. Fantasy Kingdom is the main setting for the Legend of Zelda video game series? I wish I knew! Hyrule? That's another game I need to stream. Just had 5 ads. Thank you. I was wondering if the bot was reading accurately. That bot is supposed to be protection. For like bot rating and stuff. And I guess it tells when there's ad breaks too. Whoa! That guy scared me! He's pointing at me! Oh! He's cleaning my screen! Thank you! Oh my god, it was so dirty. Thank you. No, don't wipe your sweat on it. Aww. Bro, you just cleaned my screen and then wiped sweat on it. You know how dirty my screen was? Now your forehead's dirty. Oh my god, that was like a jump scare because I was not expecting that guy. That guy's so silly. No! What? You just cleaned my screen! No. Don't do that. I'm sorry about the ads though. I was posting that I was live. I actually need to go mess with the ad settings. How do I do that? Are they just enforced now? This guy is obsessed with my screen. Get off of there. Okay, here's some ad settings. So... Hum. So I just turned ads off because... Let me just turn them off. Please give us feedback. Tell us why you disabled ads. You can always re-enable it in your settings later. Why I'm disabling it because there's an event and somebody just had 5 ads. Alright, they're disabled for now. I'm so sorry about that, Icarus. Oh, I do see it's also off for like 26 minutes. Oh, he's back! Whoa, he messed up the timer! There you go. I need him to be like fixing my stream. Everything's broken. It's funny to me that they would surprise Pikachu about people not wanting S. Yeah. I don't think they were surprised by it, but they were going to enforce them anyway. Like they have to, right? They're losing too much money on the platform. They're going to have to make the shareholders happy somehow, I guess. Oh, I think they turned off the trivia for now. Hopefully they're still going to be throwing game keys on the screen. No! He's kind of funny though. I kind of want to have like a face like that on my normal stream now. I should tell them like, hey, I really liked that during the Wired Direct stream. Can you guys make that a thing? Where he just pops up randomly and it's like a promo for the Wired key stuff. They would probably love that idea, to be honest. Ooh, I was just thinking, what if they announce another Martha is Dead game? Because I want to play the first one, and then they could announce a new one. But I was talking about it earlier. They said it was on one of their... Yeah, there's a top secret project that's going to be revealed during the event. So I'm curious what that is. And the sale just went live an hour ago. Can I link this page to you guys? Maybe that news page works for you guys. That's the Steam sale that just went live. I'm trying to. Why is that not a thing in the stream manager? Help! I need 2D. Wait. Gundam. I did it from my OBS, but it didn't follow through with the chat. Oh, I went to... Oh, 2D, you're here! Thank you! I had to, like, go to my stream, turn on mod view, and then the chat history was gone, so I couldn't do it. Thank you! I'm so glad you're here! We're at the 5-minute countdown! I really hope they're like, Ori releases today, you can play it! How exciting would that be? That's the game I'm looking forward to. Ooh, what about a 10 Hearts 2? I want some spooky games though. No time for Gory, we're doing roulettes? Aww. I mean... Yeah. We're doing roulettes today. Still would be cool though. Oh my god. I tried posting that I was live and I almost like copied the bot message because there was a copy button. We make it last week. So weird saying tweet when they want to call the website X. Like, what would you call it now if you're not tweeting? I'm Xing. I'm Xing, guys. Oh my god, I just sent an X. Ba, 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 ba. Doo, 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 doo. I'm giggling over the Xing. I'm Xing, guys. Oh my god, 40 seconds. Make it a little bigger. We'll see how long the show is. Maybe roulette's after. Ah! I might need to turn the volume up actually. Oh, I broke it. Ooh, no. Why would you do that? Oh no, is it the whole stream crashing? There we go. I just wanted to turn the volume up.
Oh, we're live. Hey everyone, and welcome to the
What?
Wired Direct 2024 showcase. It's a yearly presentation where Wired and their development partners lift the lid on just some of the stuff they've been working on over the last year or so. We've got loads of gameplay reveals, world premieres, in-depth interviews with some of the developers, and just loads
wanna
more. But
see
one
that. I
thing's
wanna
for
see
sure,
Gory.
it's chock full of stuff, and we want to just get straight into it. So we
Crack
better get a
right
move on.
into it.
This is Gory Cuddly Carnage.
Oh, you were right. It's Gory. They're starting with Gory. Let's go.
In the beginning, there were cats. Some little animals, loved by all. But I guess shit changes.
Oh, you say naughty words.
August 29th, 2024. Good versus bad. Cat versus unicorn.
This is gonna be so good.
Paint the town red with blood as you unleash devastating moves. Power slide.
It's so over the top, but it's so fun.
Cause maximum carnage. Explore levels. Save the world. And look cute while you do it.
Yeah, you have to look cute. Meow. August 29th, guys. I mean, it's not
Wow.
today.
Holy fuck. I'm going to be singing that song in my sleep. Now, a little unknown fact. We tried to get Blink-182 to record a version of their hit song
Aw.
and furline this,
That's
but no
unfortunate.
dice. Anyway, Gory Cuddly Carnage is going to launch on August 29th on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and my favorite
need
Nintendo
it.
Switch. And you can pre-order right now on Xbox, PlayStation, and even smash your paws right now on Steam.
Ooh.
I know what you're thinking, and it's what kind of maniac would envision this type of game? Well, hey, good news, viewers, because we've got Angry Demon Studios joining us right now to give us a little look into their frankly twisted minds. Well. The Angry Demon Studio maniacs responsible for that trailer that we just saw.
Perfect
Thanks for
bet.
joining us all the way from Sweden. Although with the internet, doesn't really matter where you are in the world these days, does it? To be
I'm
honest.
surprised they started it
Let's
with this
imagine
game.
that somebody has just stumbled into this trailer and they've got no idea what the hell.
at their
I mean,
website.
I know the game and I was
Gory
still like, oh.
WTF?
What kind of gameplay
that work?
experience is a game like Gory offering to the folks at home?
It does.
Well,
Look at
that
this.
is a very big question because it offers a lot of different types of just gameplay or just things overall. I think we have like three major pillars to the game, which is combat. That is something we spend a lot of time on getting, really good. And then there are the cutscenes, and introductions and just making it feel cinematic and cool. And the third one, I think I've forgotten because I am the lead designer.
I know.
Oh,
It's
racing.
one
Yeah,
of them.
racing is one. Thank you. But yeah, so basically,
Racing.
there is racing, but the two things that are the main things of the game is basically like very smooth combat and just traversal hoverboard.
It is really
Yeah,
smooth. I
short
played the
version,
demo
you're a
during the
cat on a
next
hoverboard
fest event.
slicing unicorns.
And that's the thing that's supposed to feel good, and that's what the game offers. Thank you, Julia.
I was surprised how
Lead
well it
audio.
felt.
Yeah, I got it.
It's a game where it's super easy and fun to have fun and play the game. And if you want to, you can get really good at it, but at the same time, you don't have to be super experienced with hack and slash or skating games for playing our game. It's a very action-driven, fun, easy to
Cutesy.
play,
Or-
cool game in which it's just adorable things happening.
Caroline actually hit something really important there. We did a playthrough with a charity like 2 years ago, and one of the people that played it had never played a hack and slash, and they just loved it. And they said like it's baby's first hack and slash because
Yeah.
I
it
guess
was
that
so
explains why I was
easy
so good
to
at
actually
it.
play it. You didn't actually have to know it, but you still had a lot of fun with it. But like the main thing that we've always been striving for is just fun.
Yeah.
So there's like, yeah, sure, the game takes skill and all of that, but the main factor that we always ask ourselves, like, is it fun? And if it's not
It
fun,
is fun.
we'll just not have it in the game.
And
That
we-
like the players amount of fun is the most
Yeah.
important thing to us.
And we had experienced hack and slash players playing this game too, and they've had fun too.
Yeah.
That's most
I
important
feel like
to us.
the idea of it being fun is very obvious from the surface, with the bombast of it being unicorns and a cat as a main character. That's a very visually striking concept and a world. So can you explain a little bit behind the inspiration of why a cat, why a unicorn, why a hoverboard?
Because they're the best. What do you
What
mean?
made you decide on these factors?
So basically,
They're
we've
cute.
been doing this scary, serious game for years, and we really needed an outlet to do something fun, to do something that we felt like this is a crazy idea. Let's put it in there.
Mm.
And so, Gory, the basic idea of Gory
I
was
like the
born.
art style, to be
And a
honest.
cat because we love cats.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love cats?
Everybody
I love
loves cats.
cats.
And we came up with the idea, like the ultimate pet. What would that be that you can't get? Oh, that would be a unicorn, of course. Who doesn't want a unicorn as a pet? The perfect pet.
And then all of a sudden we had a cat also on a hoverboard because that was a really cool mechanic we had and we tested it. And now we have unicorn enemies, so it's just,
Never
it's
seen
kind of just
anybody do
spiral out of control there
hoverboards
for a
as
bit.
well as I saw
We
this
had
game
fun
doing
with the
it.
idea, and a new idea was born from that idea, and then it
And like
just
I think
grinding
my
on
favorite
walls and
memory
stuff.
is when we
Really felt that.
kind of like we were brainstorming how to spawn the enemies. In Devil May Cry, they are demons, so they just they kind of climb out of darkness from the ground. It's like they climb out of hell. That's really
was
cool.
really cool.
It's like, what do we do? And one of us had the idea that what if we do like gacha balls, from machines where you put like
What?
like
Gotcha
a coin in
balls.
it, and then you roll it and then it comes out. It's like, no, that's too crazy. And it's like, wait,
Nah,
I
they
was-
did
I
it
was still
anyway.
in the Absol mode, and I was like, yeah, why the fuck not? Let's do that.
yeah,
So
they're
we just
toys.
had this teleporter eggs, which is basically teleporting high-tech gacha.
So the answer in short really is Gory is just a game made
honest-
with no restraint whatsoever, because the sort of the shackles of serious Norse mythology infused horror sometimes can get a bit much to bear, right?
Hell yeah.
This is the
summarizes
kind of game I
very
would
well
get merch
summarized.
for
Yeah.
because I like the art.
I suppose the main question a lot of people would be asking when they see a game like this is, what's the plot? What would players be doing?
Good
To
question.
sort of, I guess, guide them through their unicorn slaughtered, bloodbath.
Let's see here. What have we given away? Because I don't want to spoil anything today. But basically, the world as we know have ended due to toys. We all knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
Like Toy Story.
Basically, there's a company called Cool Toys, and they made this Ultra
Wow,
Pet,
I
which is
love
the ultimate
this.
pet toy. It's alive, but it doesn't do the normal organic stuff like peeing and pooing and dying and those annoying things that you have to clean up after. So they made this it's a replicant. So the inspiration was Blade Runner with the replicants. They're like fake people. So these are like fake pets. They started out doing pets that were similar to real pets, but they didn't sell very well. So they started doing these and these more like fantasy film, like the unicorn, and that was the big break. And it spread all over the world. And then bam, something happened that made them mutate and rebel against their human masters.
I
And
want to
this
know
is
more
basically
about
where
this.
the universe takes off. We have these mutated toys
Makes
that
loving look easy.
in the apocalypse, and we have our hero and his friends, or our three heroes. It's Gory the cat, Frank the hoverboard, and then Chip the
What?
kind of
The
little
hoverboard
bit
has a
sad.
name.
He's an AI and became sentient, and because of that, sentience comes with sadness, as most of us knows, in one form or another. So that's kind of his thing. While Frank is maybe not as sentient because he's just happy about everything. He's one of them characters, and we get to follow their path through this kind of hilariously apocalyptic world, while also trying to save their creator, Professor Y, which they assumed.
I wonder
were
if
dead,
the Steam page has
but
the
he's not.
date on it now.
Hey, that's a nice little cliffhanger to end it on, to be completely honest.
Oh, it does.
Angry Demon Studios, thank you very much for that comprehensive, although still frankly quite bizarre look into Gory, which we now know is just months away. Before we let you go, is there anywhere you'd like to send the people where they can find you, keep up to date with all things Angry Demon Studio?
Oh yeah, for sure. Go to gory.wtf is the website. So gory. What the fuck? And you'll get all the info right there.
And you
Hey.
can find us on Discord, and when the game is released, please come join us.
And all links are, just as William said, available on gory.wtf.
It's
That's
gonna be
Gory
so
What the Fuck
good.
for all of you fans out there.
Hey, thank you very much, guys.
Look how good it is! I've been waiting for this game for so long.
Well, I don't know about you, Jake, but that was flipping awesome.
It
Thank
was,
you, Angry
yeah.
Demon Gang. If you're feeling a bit of a curious cat and you can withstand the allergies, you can pre-order and wishlist on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox right now. Check out the links below, and you can also head to gory.wtf, what the fur, for
What the
all
fur?
details on everything that we've announced today.
I need to start
Right,
saying
well,
that.
listen,
What the fur,
I think
guys?
it's about that time where we
Gosh.
introduce who we are, why we're here, and a little bit about Wired. We've started with a bit of a cold open. To be completely honest, there's
That's
a
the
lot
best
of
opening.
we've hit our sort of quota for cat jokes, by the way, so don't worry about that. That was I told you it was chock full of content. To be honest, in case you didn't know already, my name's Chik Lukowski, and this fine fellow here is Aaron. We've been running the Wired Unplugged podcast over the last few years and working closely with Wired. They've been really, really good to us. And do you know what? Like, in case you don't know who Wired are and the Wired Direct, what it's all about, Wired are like this truly independent publisher, which is quite a rare thing these days, to be completely honest. You might know them from some of their stuff like Martha is Dead, Close to the Sun.
Oh, they have the
and
countdown for
Falconeer
the next
Chronicles
trailer.
Bulwark.
Look
It
at
might be a
that.
Bullockhead. Depends. It's a bit of a civil war in how you pronounce that. There's Deliver Us the Moon and Shaq Fu, which maybe that isn't in the notes. That's a bit of an ad lib there, to be honest.
No, listen. I'll be honest. We met Shaq. We spent a day with Shaq, and what a flipping beast! What a specimen of a human
Yeah.
Shaq is.
I watched him on
It's
Hot
ridiculous.
Ones smash those wings, and I was like, oof, man.
Yeah, like he tapped me, and I felt like I'd been hit by a train. That's all I'm gonna say. And then he brought me back to life.
Oh
He
my
killed me. I'm
God.
not even joking.
And
There's
I'm
video
even
evidence
tinier
out
than
there.
these
Go
guys.
check
That
out
would
why on
probably
YouTube.
just
It
be
exists.
But
smoosh.
actually, right now, let's stay right here because we've got something. We got a really, really move. We've got another trailer right now, and this is a brand new first look at something special. Let's run it.
Let's go. This must be the super secret thing. Who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. I didn't have to read it all. 1980. Oh, time's going back.
Nightcrawlers. That's what the people in the city call us.
Nightcrawlers.
The Thought Bureau describes my duty as roam. Compared to the number of midnight operations, we spend most of our time in other people's brains.
What?
Listening to what you hear and watching what you see. April 30th, 1976. It's the 4th year since I joined Leviathan's Thought Bureau.
Leviathan.
It's taken me 8 whole years to finally discover who I am.
What? I did say I wanted more horror stuff. I didn't think it'd be super secret. This is wild. What's happening? Whoa! Whoa!
What happened to me?
That's a good question. Oh. Whoa!
Oh my.
Dead? Karma, the dark world. I want it. Googling.
Wow. Okay.
Karma,
That looks
the
absolutely
dark
incredible.
world.
I'm gonna have to get my board out. I'm gonna have little ropes going between pictures to try and decipher what's going on.
On the Steam
But
page.
Then I'm gonna have to wait too much
post
longer
it.
to learn more about Karma the Dark World, as over the next coming months we're gonna have new reveals and information coming about the game. But from today, Jake, you can wishlist on PC and PS5 right now. Also, if you want a tiny bit more information, you can go to karmadarkworld.com to sign up for more updates as we go on this
Whoa.
mysterious journey
That
together.
did look neat. I want it.
Speaking of the game, if you're keen to know more, we have a nice video interview from Pollard Studio, all the way from China.
Thank you for watching our trailer. I'm Lu Chen. I'm the executive producer.
I'm Yong He. I'm a creative director.
What happened to me?
Yeah, Karma, The Dark World is a psychological horror game with first-person narrative. We created a society under control of a company called Leviathan. The player is setting as an agent from this company. The daily work is using a special helmet to dive into people's brain to search their deep, deep memories, to collect the secret they want to hide, and also to find out what is the truth, what is going on. So there are gonna be two lines. One is reality, and the other one
Ooh.
is like more magical,
Whoa.
like dreams. It's very special. Polar Studio is based in Shanghai, China. We have 20 developers right now, and we have 5 to 15 years experience. We are focusing on developing high quality games with awesome art style and gripping narrative. Our passion is trying to provide players an audience with a unique experience which they never seen this in their life. We are not developing a game to scare the people. I would say although Karma is a horror game, but we focus more on the psychological aspect because we
I like
realize
that better.
that sometimes the tense atmosphere will grab more attention, so it will also make them better into the game experience. The story seems sadness, I would say, on the surface, but we don't want to limit the players too much because we know everyone has their opinions and feelings. We want people to share their and emotions to us.
所以在游戏一开始的时候，我们其实是希望可以去建立一套宇宙世界观，然后我们通过不同的作品来去传达不同的情感。所以《卡玛》的话是这个的第一部作品，然后它主要讲述的是寻找自我跟拯救他人的一个过程。
I think that sounds really interesting.
这款游戏的话，它其实探索了关于比如说像这种惨痛的爱情，或者是悲剧式的家庭，当然还有我们都知道这个扭曲的这个社会道德观。所以
I like that they're not just going for jump scares. Like they want to actually make you feel things.
体验整个毛骨悚然的这
It's like psychological stuff. It's gonna be spooky.
同时的话，我们也希望说，玩家可以时刻沉浸在这个黑暗的，或者说是非常迷幻的这个整个乌托邦的这个世界当中。另外的话，其实我们所有人都特别希望说，当玩家完成了这个游戏，结束了这个游戏之后，他可以去思考说他如何去珍惜当下，他如何去珍惜他身边爱的人，去思考这些事情。其实我们在做这款项目的时候，我们有过很多的灵感的参考，比如说来自于电视剧有《双分》，然后还有我们的《相对宇宙》，然后书籍的话有我们喜欢的《1984》，然后当然还有游戏的话是来自于《生化奇兵》。那我们团队的话，经常会一起大家去探索一些很有趣的话题性，比如说像是我们会聊，如果人们失去了隐私，如果一个 AI 控制了整个世界，如果我们去访问别人的记忆，或者是探索他的这个梦境又会是什么样子，就如果甚至有一款药物它可以去控制人们的情绪，又会变成什么样子，所有这些独特的有趣的但也因为他们有因果的这种紧密的连接，所有的这些呢，就是构建我们的这个灵感的来源。
If you enjoy our games, please put us in your wish list
and website. And
thank you for watching our trailer.
What happened to me? Who am I?
Thanks to Polar Studios for that look at Karma the Dark World. Now, back in 2019, all the way back in 2019, Wired partnered with the best Dutch export since the Street Waffle, Kayak Interactive, to bring Deliver Us the Moon to the masses. And wow, it went down a storm. So much so that Kayak pushed it to new heights and new levels, took it to what was then next gen. But one thing was always missing.
I haven't played that
until
yet.
now. They said it couldn't be done, kind of like going to the moon. Ladies and gentlemen, Deliver Us the Moon is coming to the Nintendo Switch. Don't believe us?
I need a
See
Switch.
for yourself.
Space!
"2019 feels so far away now. A lot's happened since then." This is giving me like some anxiety just imagining being alone and having to go through a situation like this. I should ask them if I can play this game, to be honest.
Hey guys, Koen and Paul from Kaoken here, and we have something awesome to reveal. We've been listening to the community, and a lot of people have been requesting this. We are gonna be on Nintendo Switch with Deliver Us the Moon. It's actually a very big surprise because the team actually convinced both of us that we were able to do this, and yeah, it's now there. Now Nintendo players can take their whole travels to the moon and enjoy it just like everyone else did. For me, it's a miracle that it's on there. It's crazy to think that we now have a game on Nintendo. We enjoyed making this as well, again, because we made it with all the passion we always have for these games. And yeah, enjoy the travels to the moon.
Thank you, Kaoken.
I want to play that now.
It's always lovely to have you along. If you want to stay up to date with Deliver Us the Moon coming to Switch, you can follow.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, thank you for inviting me to co-stream. I'm having a blast so far. I was so excited for Gory.
For a hotel management simulator.
I'm so glad to know the release date now.
And since then, we've kept the door shut.
Thank you for stopping by.
Well, now the time has come.
I bet you're super busy right now with everybody's co-streams. Oh no! Oh! My alerts might be hidden. I'm so excited for all the Wired games. I want to play them all, to be honest. Yeah, we're all excited for Gory. I know I'll be playing it day one. I haven't played this game. Early access coming soon. Ooh.
Well,
you can register now.
Absolutely amazing. We are now joined by the mighty and wonderful Axel from Pathos Interactive. Hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm good, thank you.
For the people who are checking in to Hotel Architect for the first time, how would you describe the game?
Yes, so Hotel Architect is a simulation tycoon game in which you build up hotels in various exciting locations all over the world. And,
this kind of games are addicting.
All about letting your creativity loose as a godlike hotel entrepreneur.
I'm adding this to my wish list.
You can design your hotels the way you want, experiment with staff and guests in different ways to make them happy or miserable if that's what you want. So basically it's a very sandboxy approach. And when it comes to visuals, as seen in the video, it's a top-down 3D game, very cozy, colorful art style and a quirky, humoristic feel.
So when you're playing, when you're testing the game out as you're making it, are you prone to making people happy or going the opposite end of the spectrum and causing absolute misery? What sort of person are you?
Yeah, I mean, personally, I like it when it's kind of chaotic and making people.
Yeah, I can't believe you went inside the
at least at some point miserable, just to see how they react. But
that's
yeah,
hilarious.
I mean, that probably comes from when I was a kid and played Sims. I mean, the funniest thing about Sims was to make the family miserable.
Yeah. Remove the ladders from the swimming pool.
Exactly, that's a classic one. Yeah.
Ah, the joy, the joy. What else did you used to play when you were growing up that kind of inspired the direction of Hotel Architect, I guess?
I played a lot of like city builders and management games, strategy overall. But yeah, I guess my favorite game of all time would be Caesar 3. That's a totally awesome game. And actually, there are quite a lot of similarities with Hotel Architect, like when it comes to economics and area planning and logistical chains and stuff like that. So even if it's more like small scale and modern business game, Hotel Architect, it's still got some similarities with the classic like city builders management games.
Amazing. So you've mentioned some of the similarities, but what are some of the things that set this game apart from other games within the genre?
Yes, I would say it's a mix of many different elements that creates our unique simulation and gameplay. But one thing we have in Hotel Architect, which is very rare in Tycoon games, is the building system where all tiles and walls and items you place are built up manually by characters in the game. In other Tycoon games, especially 3D ones, everything tends to just pop up instantly when you dragged out or placed it in a world. But when we designed this game, we thought it would add an extra layer of depth to have all construction stuff simulated as well, as these are things that also may affect your hotel guests. I mean, just imagine if you get your wall smashed in while you lie in bed at night, or if someone comes and installs a new shower while you're sitting on the toilet.
Oh,
you
no.
probably won't leave a very positive review when you're checking out from that hotel. So we really wanted to create an awesome simulation where characters react to basically everything that happens in their surroundings. Yeah, and this of course also makes it even more interesting to play around in our sandbox mode, where you can create your own crazy scenarios and see how everything plays out.
So speaking of the sandbox mode, what are some of the features of the game that people can play around with in that sandbox mode? What gets you like personally excited?
Yeah, so I mean, I like to build like crazy. You can actually zone different types of areas within one room. So if you want to, you can like place a toilet in the middle of the reception, and then you have like the waste room just adjacent to it, and maybe a dance floor as well. That's obviously not the perfect way.
It's chaos.
It's chaos, but that's how I like to play it, because this game should also be like fun to fail. You do have like objectives.
I think
you
that's
need to complete
interesting.
some scenarios on different locations around the world. But when you've done so, you have like unlocked the sandbox mode for that location, and you can play around however you want. But of course,
That's
as a
pretty
hotel
cool.
manager, you're also in charge of all finances. You get to choose every staff member in your hotel, and they all differ in experience and attributes. You get to create your restaurant menu, and
Ooh.
overall, you have to like make sure your hotels offer such services and activities
They give
that
you a
your
lot of control.
targeted guest group wants.
You mentioned that you can create your own menu, and obviously you can build locations all around the world. Does local cuisine feature?
Yeah, we actually plan to have like one unlockable meal or dish per location. So yeah, that's for sure in the game.
Amazing. I love me some good grub. It's the best thing about traveling. Let's be honest. You go to a hotel, there's something that you've never seen before on a menu. Like, for example, go to Amsterdam. It's like, yes, I will have the bitterballen. But I digress. So for those who have never experienced a Pathos interactive joint before, what can you tell us about the studio and the team that are working on this?
Yeah, so Pathos Interactive, we are a Swedish game development studio founded by me and two brothers, Christopher and Alexander Anderson, about 9 years ago now. We are now 5 developers in the team, and Pathos is focusing on strategy games, but in a quite broad sense. Our previous game was a competitive real-time strategy game called Bannerman, and that was very much a passion project, since everyone in the team grew up with classics like StarCraft, Age of Empires, and City Builders, and we wanted to contribute with a fresh game in that genre. But our current project, Hotel Architect, definitely derives from passion as well. As I mentioned, I'm a fan of simulation games and city builders. So yeah, it's like we are creating the games we love and want to play ourselves.
For a moment there, I thought you was going to say, I myself am a hotelier, and I own much land and many establishments. But
unfortunately not.
We all wish. One final question before we get to the end of this. What was the moment that made the five of you go, yes, Hotel Architects is what we're making? Like, did you all go on like many hotel trips together? Did you all, hack into the mainframe of like the Marriott and look at all their finances and stuff like that? What was the exciting twig that got you all? Yes, for legal reasons.
If you did, don't admit to that.
Sure. No, but actually it was Christopher, as I mentioned. He was on a trip with Jonathan, another developer, and when they were at the hotel, they realized, okay, there are so many things that can like go wrong in a hotel, and there are so many like logistical chains and
I wonder if they just had a bad experience.
Many parameters that have to just.
Did any of them get their walls smashed in while they're trying to sleep?
I'm not really sure about the walls smashed in, but they experienced a lot of like unpleasant stuff.
Oh no!
But anyway, I would say that when they came home, they had this idea, and we looked around a bit, obviously, to see what games already exist. I mean, because there are many great games out there already. But we thought it was a good fit, also for our team with our background, and so we just went all in.
Amazing. So finally, what can players expect from Hotel Architects moving forward? What have they got to look forward to?
They can expect a vibrant and amusing, sometimes chaotic simulation game, but with mechanics that allow you to experiment and play around with different strategies. You will actually start off in Gothenburg, my hometown in Sweden, with the objective to build a hotel suitable for backpackers and sporties. And that's basically how the game is designed. You unlock a new location with some kind of challenge or scenario, and then when you completed that scenario, you unlock a new location and also the sandbox mode for the location you just played. But also, finally, you can expect Hotel Architect to be released later this year as early access, and we are so excited at this point. We're now designing the levels that will be part of the release version, and we are implementing the final major features, and it's so nice to see all things come together so well. And we can't wait to share this with all gamers out there.
We can't wait either. Thanks for joining us. Let's crack on.
Tycoon games are so addicting. I can imagine this would be really addicting. Look at all this stuff.
So that was Hotel Architect, and we can't wait to share more with you as the year goes on. There's already an early access roadmap that you can check out. Remember, you can wishlist the game on PC. And if you're watching this live, then check out the chat and you can join a Discord and stay up to date with all things Hotel Architect.
Now, usually in these things, you come to the adverts where people spend hundreds of thousands of dollars for 10 seconds of fame. However, we're doing things a tiny bit differently this time, Jake. As people may well know, we are big supporters of Safe in Our World, a video game mental health charity, which brings comfort to people who not only play our games, but also make our games as well. So we're going to hand off to our wonderful friends at Safe in Our World to tell you a bit about what they're up to.
Hi, I'm Sarah. Safe in Our World is the global mental health charity for the video games industry and its gamers. The main goal of the charity is to create and foster worldwide mental health awareness within the video games industry and beyond, to eliminate the stigma surrounding mental health, make it a natural topic of conversation, and empower people to reach out for help if they need it. The charity was launched on the 10th of October 2019 on World Mental Health Day, and has since then grown at a fast rate. As part of the launch, a poignant game called Fractured Minds was released across all platforms globally to support the charity. The game was made by an aspiring developer, Emily Mitchell, who entered a game development competition and subsequently won BAFTA's Young Game Designer Award in 2017.
Nice.
The game was made by herself and focused on her personal journey through different forms of mental health, from anxiety to depression to claustrophobia. Fractured Minds created these feelings in every scene. If you haven't played it already, I really urge you to.
haven't.
It is a wonderful but emotional journey. Ever since inception, it has always been a goal of the charity to organise an
it's
event
free to play.
where aspiring game developers have the opportunity to create games around the topic of mental health. So, I'm excited to say that today we are announcing the launch of the first ever Safe in Our World Mental Health Game Dev Champions event. As we now know, the charity was launched on the eve of a pandemic, which I actually think was pretty good timing. There were many dark days for many of us during that time, and I don't think we'll ever truly know the impact of that time. But if there is one legacy that COVID has left, it's that perhaps people are now talking about their mental health more. So that's the theme of the competition. We want to continue this vital conversation and encourage people to express what they went through and how they felt by making a game that means something to them, like Fractured Minds meant to Emily Mitchell. Registration is open from today until the end of May, and you can find all the details on our website of how to get involved. So just visit www.safeinourworld.org and the official start date will be the 1st of June. There will be categories for both solo devs and small teams, and a host of awards and wonderful prizes, including a showcase of all the winning games. So please take part and please share your story. Safe in Our World has already helped hundreds of thousands of people around the world, and with your support we can help many more. Please help us spread the word and make stigma around mental health a thing of the past. So I just want to say a massive thank you to all the partners that has made this event possible, and good luck to everybody.
So thank you to Safe in Our World. And great news for you fans of iridescent blobs out there. Lumo, the Master Moat Chronicles, back in 2022, launched with its meditative mix of puzzle-y platforming, and it came out on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox, the Switch, the PC. But there's a whole new slew of consoles out there, and so to make sure that you can enjoy that relaxing mix of Lava Lamp-esque gameplay on every high-definition console there is, well, there's going to be a free upgrade later this year. On top of that, though, there is a fully playable co-op mode being added as well. So keep an eye out for more information all about that soon.
This is freaking adorable. And it's gonna have co-op? I want it. That's really cool. It seems so peaceful too, but I can imagine if somebody were playing with me, I would make them so frustrated.
Jake, I don't know if you remember, the last time we did a Wide Direct, we were all in lockdown. Everyone was working from home. We had just transitioned to trying to find this new way to communicate across borders because we weren't sharing an office anymore. And none of that came into a fascinating spark of insight than Leo being trapped in Italy. Now, he had a very interesting experience while he was over there doing some work on his family's land, shall we say. And it's kind of sparked something a pretty juicy idea.
Oh, this is the reveal. This is supposed to be super secret. Oh my god, break everything! Is this like a farming sim, but it's like a machine sim? Oh my god, I would break everything! I'd probably do it on purpose though. Army sim, but like machine sims are your favorite? Dig VR, it's a VR game. It's coming to MetaQuest.
All right, that was your very first look at Dig VR. And to learn a little bit more about the game,
Wonder
we're
if
joined
they'll
by
come on
Ben from
Steam.
Just Add Water and Leo Zulo, the MD from Wired, who got a bit of a bit like Thanos. He got a bit of an introduction before the trailer, and we teased the story of how Dig VR came to be. Actually, so I think it might be a great idea to hear directly. So Ben, Leo, welcome. We just saw Dig VR, and we heard that it was something to do with a wall, an Italian an Italian estate, and lockdown. So Leo, would you like to talk about how this became such an origin story?
Yeah. Happy to. So basically, February 2020, lockdown hadn't happened yet, but COVID was just rearing its ugly head. We'd just been to PAX in February, and it was obviously the last PAX, but it was probably the best PAX ever. Came back from PAX.
I want to go to
events. Ropey. Had to go to Italy to look after my dad, because I used to go every sort of 2-3 weeks just to keep an eye on him. Got to Italy a couple of days after PAX, came down with a cold, and it was a normal, innocent cold, and I'm like coughing and spluttering, but it's a cold, and all my relatives over there are thinking, "You're going to kill us, you're going to kill us."
Oh.
And I'm like, "No, I'm not. It's just a bloody cold." Anyway, a couple of days later, the cold went away, and it wasn't COVID. And I phoned up the office and said, "Right, I'm coming back to the UK," and they said, "No one wants you back."
What?
So I'm like, "What do you mean no one wants me back? I'm the fucking MD." And they're like, "No, if everyone comes back, if you come back, they're all going to mutiny." So I was sitting in a countryside farmhouse, and my window to my left was overlooking the Tuscan Hills, and I'm looking at my screen at the people in the office, and I thought, you know what, fuck this, I'm staying here. So I stayed in Italy for lockdown. And after a couple of weeks, I got a bit bored, and I kept on looking outside in the garden, or in the kind of the sort of the fieldy bit, and there was this long wall about 50 meters long, and it was looking a bit sorry for itself. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to borrow my cousin's digger, not cousin's digger, my cousin's tractor, go up to it and take it down. I mean, what could go wrong? So in a tractor, starting to smash the wall, and obviously it was the wrong tool for the job. So I hired a digger, and obviously, you know, health and safety aside, they dropped off the digger and said, "Can you use a digger?" Yeah, of course I can. You know what I mean? And they gave us the keys. So I'm in a digger with the two controllers, and I'm like, you know, up, down, forward, jumping. Fucking hell, this is not working. And I'm smashing this fucking wall. And you know, after quite a few failed attempts, I finally got into the groove of using the two controllers, and then every now and again lost the controls, because it's one of those kind of learning things. And I had this kind of eureka moment. I thought, you know what, this is almost exactly like you were in a game and you were on board in and you're learning the controls. And then I thought about it, and I thought the two controls are almost identical to VR, and imagine what this would be like in VR. So I'm like, the idea sort of stuck. So I came back to the UK after many months, and mentioned it to my teammates, and they said, "Yeah,
thank
good
you
idea."
for the follow. It was.
And then I had a moment when I had a lunch with Joel Benton, wonderful man who is part of Just Add Water, and I was telling him my story, and he goes, "You know what? I've got a team that can make this." And I went, "Oh, really?" So he went off to his team, and they said, "Yeah, we can make it." And together, we came up with a pitch and presented it to Meta, and all of a sudden, 2 years later, you know, we have Dig VR. So those ideas of these games coming from silly ideas, you know, they sometimes do.
Yeah, and so that's a fantastic story. And you mentioned Just Add Water, and of course we're also joined with Ben here from Just Add Water. So Ben, I assume that you're taking some responsibility for this game.
Taking no responsibility. No, yeah, it was interesting. Obviously, when we first had the meeting with Leo and the rest of his team, and they kind of pitched the grand idea at the top of it's a digging game, and that was kind of the overarching thing, and then we needed to fill in the rest of that gap between it's a digging game and game, you know. So it's like, what can we do with it? And funnily enough, I was at the time on the call. I was sat in my lounge and just looking out the window, and someone opposite was having their driveway dug up at the same time. So they had like a little mini digger, and they had like this little breaker attachment on, which is this like massive piston thing that like hammers the ground. So they were breaking up the driveway, and I was kind of like zoning in and out of talking to these guys and watching this digger, and they were breaking the driveway, and I saw they like detached it, and then they attached a bucket on, and they started doing something else, and they found a root, and they were like, oh no, let's take this bucket off and put this other like saw on, and we'll do the root. And then I was just kind of like, well, why don't we, rather than, because we were going to have loads of different machines and things like this, and I was like, well, why don't we just kind of do what they're doing, right, and have just focus on diggers, but have loads of interchangeable tool heads, right? So we can change out different tool heads, you can do different tasks, make it very gamey, make it very fun, and it kind of just evolved from there. I think Leo was on board with that idea at the start. If he's not, he is now. But
yeah, I mean, it was a good collaboration. I mean, the guys took the idea and fleshed it out. To be fair. But the core point of the game is it just had to remain true to that feeling of sitting in a digger. So if you've been in a digger, it perfectly recreates that feeling. If you've never been in a digger, it gives you that feeling to makes you want to actually be in a real digger. So it was kind of that perfect, but also with a massive game component. So even though it's a simulation in terms of controls, there's lots of variety to make it simple so that it's actually a game. So it's a sim but game. So it's a really unique hybrid, but the controls are spot on.
I think it's like we're describing it as sim light, right? It's sim light, authentic controls, but with a like arcadey twist. So there's a lot of things in there, like you use the digger in a bowling alley, you use it to play hook a duck, you use it on a ball pit, in a big digger though, in like a kid's ball pit, right? So again, we wanted to not do that kind of traditional, hardcore heavy sim, because that's not what it is. And again, the platform doesn't really kind of allow that kind of uber physics, uber sim. So we had to focus on like really enjoyable gameplay, but whilst keeping that sense of authentic controls and nailing that right, because it's hard to master. Easy to kind of learn the controls, but really hard to master. And then when it clicks, you get in that flow state, right? And you just kind of you just zone out and you dig in the dirt and zoning out. So we wanted to tap into that. So we have kind of mashed a lot together to try and make it appeal to more than just the hardcore, digger or excavator fans. We really wanted to broaden that appeal.
Personally, I'm so happy that this is happening because I remember, I think it wasn't too far coming out of lockdown where you were allowed to go out again. And I met Leo and Jason in Woking to catch up and say hello. And Leo was like, do you want to see our new game? I was like, okay. And just shows me videos of him on a digger. And I'm like, yeah, that's you on a digger. And it's like, no. This is our new game. I was like, okay. So I'm so happy that this chat is happening and that it exists and that you found a way to make it such a... you've managed to gamify it in such a fun, cool way.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good. I mean, it was, sometimes the penny drops and something feels right, and you question why hasn't this been done before, and I'm kind of glad it hasn't because we kind of got in there, but through something real, and a game's come from it, but the connection between the two, I think, is what's going to push it forward. It really does feel like you're in a digger, and if you've ever been on a digger, it's a big boy's toy for everyone, but it just feels so good. I do want to. I mean, there are some, Meta. I've got to thank the Meta team because they 100% got into the idea. Spoke to their team and they were like, yeah, I've been on a digger. I know what it's like. My boy's been on a digger. I know what it's like. I really like this idea.
I need to get on the digger and see what it's like.
He completely got the idea. The Just Add Water team completely got it. So this has been a true collaboration where everyone's just thrown in, all their sort of passion and all their, it's a game. It's a game. Obviously, it's a game. It's just a bit of a simulation, but there's a lot of feeling, a lot of emotion, and it's very, very, very personal. So for me personally, it's I've still got some of my dad's sort of voice in the back when I'm mashing up this wall saying, what the fuck are you doing, boy? You know what I mean? So, I've got, bless him, he's not here at the moment anymore. So this is kind of to him and to everyone that's had those sort of moments. So yeah, we've got to make people proud with this one. Well, I mean, as of probably 3, 2, 1. Now, the meta page is live if we've timed it really well. So if you type in Dig VR on the Meta Store or the Meta Page website, you should be able to go to there and wishlist it. Pre-orders are not ready yet, but you should be able to wishlist it. digvrgame.com will be live and all the various socials. We will be doing some crazy shit with Real Diggers to promote this. So stay tuned, watch this space, wishlist it, tell your friends, and yeah, this game is going to be a lot of fun.
So, now for something a little bit different. Now, as most of you might know, Bulwark: The Falconeer Chronicles released on March 26th to much critical acclaim, made by solo developer Thomas Seller. What a legend. What magnificent hair. What magnificent style and fashion. He's great. But has Thomas been taking any time off since launch? The answer is no.
The Free House Remnant, I presume. The Orthodoxy holds the power to increase your.
This game had a good launch. I wanted to play this.
Bannerless on this day, and they have deemed you unworthy of further fighting.
Oberon's Gate remade. We can import resources and reconnect with our lost kin. This is a great day.
Your ships, yeah. I just saw on Twitter that people killed the
New
Gory
DLC is on
website.
the way for Bulwark: The Falconeer
It's getting too
Chronicles.
much traffic.
Make sure you pick up Bulwark to get yourself up to date with the base game, and keep an eye on Thomas's development progress on Twitter or X or whatever it's called now. Right, in just a few days' time on Thursday, we're taking gamers to the laundrette, not for the reason that you might first think. Arcade Paradise VR launches on MetaQuest this week, and we thought, why keep you waiting just a few days for the launch trailer? And not just that, there's a QR code on screen right now, and if you're watching it live, good news, because the first 1,000 people to check it out will get a free copy of the Arcade Paradise soundtrack. What's the price of it? Priceless. That's what it is. It's priceless, and it could be yours. Got it? Got it. And with that, let's take a look a couple of days early at this trailer for Arcade Paradise in VR.
I want to play arcade games.
Welcome to Arcade Paradise. So, you know, some classic arcade sim management
I'm gonna
simulator.
block things.
It looks so nice.
Gotta go fast. Yeah. Go.
Yep. Is that gum?
Ew.
He never misses. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's definitely a stain. I've been there, buddy.
No.
Oh, now we're talking. We've got arcades. That was amazing. This guy really enjoyed that a little too much. Whoa! Let's do it. Whoa, look at this place. This is insanely cool. It's getting better and better.
Oh my god, I'm amazing at this game.
It's what we do in these streets when you gotta pick up the cash.
All of the arcade games are great.
This is so good. Oh, where's my car?
This is the coolest Quest release I've played so far.
I've never played VR before.
Oh, wait, what? How cool is this? Y'all are seeing my new office, which is very messy and still not set up. This is mental.
Oh, no.
I've got an arcade machine in my room. Well, dope. I guess I can just play
Isn't
games
this
here.
AR? So it's not just VR, it's AR too? Ooh.
You ain't the king of Jack. Babylon brain stuck on the track. Right on the course, revealing all that you lack. Here's a fact. Rip through the illusion you might find a clue inside.
April 25th. Oh yeah, they did say this week.
So the Wired Steam sale is going to be featuring some of the latest and greatest games from Wired, as well as some of the classics from the attic you might not have checked out the first time round. Hey, but listen, we tried to keep this as full of content as we could, but what's a presentation if you're watching it without one more thing?
One more thing. Let's go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Three files. Is this just like the credits? The one more thing is credits?
So there you have it. That was Wired Direct 2024. And did we deliver? Tons of gameplay, loads of interviews.
So excited for
premieres,
Gory!
And that's not it. Me and Aaron are going to go
Like
and
a
have a
string
well-deserved
knife.
cup of tea now. And as we disappear, you can watch some pure, unadulterated gameplay of all the games mentioned. Well, all the games we're allowed to show at least at the Wired Direct right after this. And if you're watching this live, stick around in the sidebar. You'll be able to see all the information about all of the games that are featured today, as well as lots more. Like we mentioned, there's a Steam sale right now if you want to get yourself familiar with some of the previous titles. And for everything upcoming, make sure to wishlist. As we mentioned, all of the links are right there. Just wishlist, check out the games there. You can pre-order some places. You can wishlist it. Some you can buy in just a few days, like Arcade Paradise VR. I hope you had a really nice time. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a really wonderful
Yay.
rest of the week. Bye-bye.
I liked it. Found some new games to wishlist. Got the Glory release date. That was the first thing they did. Let's see if the Glory website's still down. Oh, nope. It's loading for me. They said it crashed on Twitter. I want to play the horror games. Before the show started, I was like, I want horror games. Let me turn the volume down some. Might just be loud on my end. But that was pretty cool. Yay, thank you for the stream, Wired P. Ooh, I want to play Gory.
I'm activating tutorial mode. That was the Frank Time Warp. Frank Time Warp is a trademark of Cool Toys. Frequent usage of Frank Time Warp can cause vomiting, headaches, diarrhea, head explosions, and death. All users at your own risk. Wow, that was weird. Ooh, billboards! A perfect fuel source! Jump on them and let me feast! That was delicious!
No.
Hey, what is that?
Oh no! I know where this is going. Oh no! No! Oh! From the demo, I didn't realize there would be like a big story to Gory. But listening to the developers, I'm glad there's going to be a story to it, and it sounds interesting to me.
The nightlight.
It's so cute! I wish they would put the demo back up so I could play it again.
You have no faith in us at all? I see nothing of the ordinary. Nothing upon nothing. Nothing upon no. Oh, cyanide machine!
We should go back.
They're showing a lot of the game. I'm surprised. It looks so chaotic. I want to play it. Oh my gosh.
Laser descents reset. Laser descents activated.
I think that's all for the stream, though. It's a pretty good show. They had the pre-show, which gave away codes, and then the after show with all the trailers and stuff. Okay, they're just gonna show trailers for all the games now. And thank you guys for joining me. I'm gonna get some food and rehydrate, and maybe I'll be back soon. Thank you guys for stopping by.